It starts with silence where your laughter used to be. An empty coffee cup, ghost across from me. I swore I wouldn't write you down again, but here I am with this broken pen. You said love fades, but you didn't say how fast. Now I'm stuck inside the echo of our past. It's just another sad love song, playing soft where you went wrong. I swore I'd heal, but here I bleed. Lyrics made of memories I didn't need. I don't wanna miss you, but I do. Every line just sounds like you. And here I am, still holding on to another sad love song. I found your hoodie in the backseat yesterday. Still smells like lies and heartbreak anyway. I tried to burn the bridge, but not the flame. You left me fire and took the blame. You said goodbye like it was just a word, but it shattered everything I ever heard. It's just another sad love song, playing soft where you went wrong. I swore I'd heal, but here I bleed. Lyrics made of memories I didn't need. I don't wanna miss you, but I do. Every line just sounds like you. And here I am, still holding on to another sad love song. I've written endings, but they all feel fake. Love like ours wasn't meant to break. Still every verse keeps dragging me back to what will never be. It's just another sad love song, playing where you don't belong. I swore I'd move, but I'm still here, writing down what I can't make disappear. I don't wanna miss you, but I do. Every melody leads back to you. And here I am, still singing on another sad love song. Just another sad love song. And I still don't know how to move on.
You said I'm tired, but you meant I'm gone. You touched my hand, but it felt all wrong. We used to finish sentences with grace. Now we just look away, saving face. And silence hangs like smoke in the air. We're breathing in the end, pretending we still care. This is how we break, not with a bang, but with a breath we didn't take. Not with a fight, but a look that came too late. It's not one word, it's 1,000 we don't say. This is how we break, slow enough to feel it, fast enough to fade. You sleep on edges, now I dream in gray. The love we had just slips away. We blame the hours, blame the strain, but we both know we've changed. the frame, and we're actors in a play that's lost its plot, hoping no one sees the love we haven't got. This is how we break, not with a scream but with the things we hesitate, not with a storm but the calm that feels like hate. It's not a door slam, it's walking out too late. This is how we break, slow enough to notice, fast enough to ache. We won't burn, we won't shout, we'll just disappear like light going out. No final kiss, no loud regret, just pieces of a past we'll both forget. This is how we break, not with goodbye but with the space we never shake, not with a loss but a love we couldn't fake. It's not the fall, it's the moment that we wait. This is how we break, quiet like a secret, sharp enough to take. You turn away, I close the door. This is how we break, not lovers, not anymore. I found your sweater in the back of the drawer. Still smells like July, still hurts like before. The coffee got cold like your side of the bed, and silence said everything you never said. I write down the words I wish I could erase, but love's not a thing you just replace. So here's a song for when you left, for all the air I couldn't catch, for the way you turned but never said goodbye, for the tears I dried before I cried. This is the sound of what you wrecked, a song for when you left. Your photos are ghost in silver and gray. I talk to your smile, but it fades away. The records we played don't spin like they used to, and I'll be right back, turned into losing you. Time doesn't fix it, just hides the bruise, but I still remember the shape of you. So here's a song for when you left, for every piece of you I kept, for the echo in the hallways where you stood, for the things I take back if I could. This is the sound of what's still left, a song for when you left. I still whisper your name when no one's around, still hear your laugh in the quietest sound. Maybe you moved on, maybe that's best, but I'm stuck in the song you never guessed. So here's a song for when you left, not to bring you back, just to confess you were the verse forget, a song for when you left. And if you ever wonder what you meant, just play this song for when you left. I watched the light leave your eyes before the door. You were standing there but not mine anymore. No sharp goodbye, no angry flame, just quiet hearts that won't be the same. And I held my breath like that could make you stay. But some goodbyes don't need words anyway. So I'm singing you goodbye, one note for every tear I cried, a melody for every night alone, a verse for all I should have known. You didn't say the final line, so I'll sing it just this time. I can't hold on, though I still try. So I'm singing you goodbye. I still pour 2 cups like you're here with me. Still leave the porch light on instinctively, but your echo fades in every room, and I fill the quiet with this tune. I tried to hate you, but I just miss the sound of your voice in the morning, still hanging around. So I'm singing you goodbye, not bitter, just too full inside, with harmonies we never got to write, and promises that died mid-flight. You never gave a reason why, so I'll give this song on one last try. Let the piano cry where I can't lie, and I'm singing you goodbye. Maybe you'll hear it someday in the dark, in a stranger's car, and it'll hit your heart. You'll know this was the way I let you go, not with rage, just sorrow slow. So I'm singing you goodbye to the love we lost and can't revive, to the you I knew and the me you left, to the silence where we both confessed. This is how I heal, this is how I try to breathe again, to say goodbye. No more tears left to deny. I'm singing you goodbye. And when the song fades, so will I wrote our story in chords and rhyme, each line a moment frozen in time. From the way you laughed to the way we fell, a melody only we could tell. But pages turned and silence grew, and somewhere in the bridge I lost you. The last verse was you, soft like a whisper the world never knew. A quiet goodbye wrapped in tune, no curtain call, just an empty room. I sang our love until it was through, and the
last verse, the last verse was you. Your name still hums in the strings I play, like it's hiding in the notes I try to change. But every lyric, no matter how new, keeps bending back around to you. I tried to write without your name, but every song still sounds the same. The last verse was you, a fading line I couldn't undo, a quiet truth, a painful grace that left its echo in this place. I sang it soft, I sang it true, and the last verse was you. I don't need a chorus to remember you were every word, every trembling letter. Now all that's left is what we made, a song that time cannot erase. The last verse was you, a love I sang and still lived through. You were the end I never planned, the final note that slipped my hand. Now every silence feels brand new, 'cause the last verse was you. I close the book, the song is through, and the last verse was always you.
I said I was fine, we both knew I lied. Smiled at the quiet, then broke down inside. Held back the tears like a stubborn refrain, but the silence kept humming your name. I swore I'd never turn this into art, but love like this stains the heart. Now I'm sad enough to sing, to spill the ache on everything. Every line a little bruise, a melody I didn't choose. You left and took the better part, but left the chorus in my heart. I wasn't gonna write a thing, but now I'm sad enough to sing. Your ghost in the room doesn't care that I cry, just stares from the corners and won't say goodbye. And I keep pretending I'm stronger than this, while bleeding in verses you'll never miss. You always said I fell too deep, now I sing where I can't sleep. 'Cause I'm sad enough to sing, let the heartbreak take the lead. Every note a broken truth of everything I lost in you. No more silence I can fake, no more songs I didn't make. I tried to hold it in, but now I'm sad enough to sing. This piano knows the weight I hide, the cracks behind my quiet pride. And maybe you won't ever hear, but it's your name ringing in my tears. Yeah, I'm sad enough to sing and let the pain do everything. Write your memory into lines, repeat your leaving every time. You're the wound I can't outgrow, the softest sound I'll ever know. So I let the sorrow ring. I'm sad enough to sing, not for you to come back again, just to let the sadness win.
There's a silence in the room that's loud as thunder. Every word we don't say pulls us under. You look at me like I'm a stranger now, like love packed its bags and just walked out. I remember when your name was music. Now it echoes through my bones and I lose it. Every laugh we shared feels so far away, like a song that's fading out mid-play. This is what love sounds like when it hurts. A cry in the night, no spoken words. It's the creak of the floor when you walk away. It's a promise breaking day by day. It's the silence screaming in reverse. Yeah, this is what love sounds like when it hurts. We used to sing in sync, now we're off key. Our melodies become a memory. I still reach for you in my sleep, but I wake to the cold where you used to be. Now every note feels like a goodbye, a soundtrack to the tears I try to hide. I turn the radio off, can't bear the sound of songs that know we're falling down. This is what love sounds like when it hurts. A whisper too late, a heart unrehearsed. It's the slam of the door, the click of the lock. It's the ticking of time we can't turn back on. Silence, louder than any curse. Yeah, this is what love sounds like when it hurts. It's not yelling, it's not fights. It's the stillness in the night when two hearts drift apart without a word. No thunderclap, no final verse, just the ache where love once burned. This is what love sounds like when it breaks.
Found your letter in the drawer, unread lines I'd seen before. Ink was faded but the pain was clear, every word still pulling me near. You said you loved me, then you paused, like you already knew what it would cost. Pages shaking in my hands, like they knew how this would end. You didn't sign your name that night, just left your silence in the light. But I could hear you in every line, whispered between goodbye. It was written in tears, not in ink, in the spaces where hearts tend to sink. Every letter soaked in doubt and fear, every word etched in the ache of years. You didn't have to say goodbye, so clear. It was already written in tears. The way you you paused before forever, like you knew it couldn't be together. You held the pen but your heart let go. Even love can bleed too slow. I read the breaks between the lines, like silent sobs caught in time. You tried to make it soft or kind, but truth has a way of shining blind. And now this room still holds the sound of every promise falling down. A broken voice on a paper stage, fading out with every page. It was written in tears, not in rhyme, like a story ending out of time. Every sentence sharp as shattered glass, every dream too fragile to last. You never had to draw it near, it was already written in tears. No punctuation, just a sigh. No reason left to wonder why. The quiet told me all I feared. You were already gone, my dear. It was written in tears, soft and slow, in the places only heartbreak knows. Every letter carved into my skin, every moment you were letting it end. You said nothing but you made it clear. It was always written in tears.
I sang your name before I knew it. Felt your heart in melodies I wrote. You were the silence in between the chords, the reason behind every high and low. You never heard the songs I kept in journals stained with could-have beens, but every lyric found its home in the echo of your absence again. You were never just a passing line. You lived in every rhythm, every rhyme. I loved you in every note, in every rise, in every fall, in the hush before the chorus, in the cracks behind the wall. You never stayed, but you were there in every verse I couldn't share. I let you go, but couldn't cope, 'cause I loved you in every note. The bridge still breaks me every time, where the truth I hid becomes the climb. I played it soft so you wouldn't hear the way my voice shook when you got near. You said music was just sound and air, but for me it's where you're still there. I've turned your memory into refrain, so I can hold you through the pain. You were the harmony I couldn't keep. Now you're the silence after the beat. I loved you in every note, in every rhythm love composed, in the key of what we never had, in the song I never chose. You never stayed, but you were there, in melodies that fill the air. I let you go, but truth still floats. I loved you in every note. And if someone ever hears me play, they'll hear the parts I couldn't say, the lines I whispered to survive, the music that kept you alive. I loved you in every note, from the first chord to the final close, in the silence after applause, where the deepest feeling goes. You never stayed, but you remain, in every single sweet refrain. You left, but darling, still I wrote. I loved you. I loved you in every note. Started with a spark, a single sound, two hearts rising, lost and found. You were the verse I longed to sing. Now you're just a distant string. The chorus hit like summer rain, soft and sudden, sweet with pain. But every song begins to fade. Even love can't always stay. Now the echoes fill the room, but there's no more us to tune. This is the melody of the end, where silence becomes the only friend. No more harmonies to pretend, just the stillness where we used to bend. We dance through every note we pen. This is the melody of the end. Your voice was once my second skin. Now it's fading like a violin. The bridge we built begins to break with every memory we forsake. We used to hum the same refrain. Now I just sing it out in vain. What was a song is now a sigh, the soundtrack to a last goodbye. I reach for lyrics lost in air, but find there's nothing left to share. This is the melody of the end, where hearts grow quiet and strings suspend. No final words, just notes that bend in the ache that we can't defend. We played it wrong, we played pretend. Now comes the melody of the end. No crescendo, no grand fall, just a whisper down the hall. The symphony we tried to keep now lulls itself to sleep. This is the melody of the end, played on a loop we can't amend. No reprise, no start again, just silence as the closing